Alrighty. The piercing I'm okay with. I love piercings. I love all piercings. I feel like it's a cool way to express yourself. The scars and stuff are the part that I worry about. Burpees, I didn't do any today, but I would. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's get our walk on. Yep, I do this every single morning with you guys. If you guys want to walk with me, I get 12,000 steps with you. No, it's not the new treadmill yet. Y'all, I don't know how, it's in a box. So I don't know how much time it's gonna take me to put that treadmill together. And I kind of want to make a video about it on here. So I haven't opened it yet. I'm feeling wonderful. How are you? Hi SDK, what's up? I've never done a piercing before. I like it on guys and girls. Do we DM? No, I don't DM, love. That's why I go live, is so I can chat with everybody. That's like the whole point, you know? You know what I mean? I don't think I will start. I'm too old. Too old for what? Did you do the 12K every day? 12K steps? So yeah, I only do it in the mornings with you guys. I do more than that in my day. I normally reach around 20,000 in my like full day, but I do 12,000 like in the morning. Nah, you're never too old for piercings. Thank you. Thank you, Petchy Farmer. You're so good to me. No, not really, Keho. The only thing is I'll probably go to Sonic today with you guys. I want to make a video in the Audi. I'm trying to take advantage, y'all. I mean, I feel like I was given a crappy situation, so I'm trying to make the best of it and like make content with it. So I have an idea for a video. So I'll probably just be like trying to do content today mostly and working, obviously. I still work on Saturdays. The only day I'm actually off is Sundays. How many steps are we doing today, girlfriend? Always 12K. Always 12K unless I'm in a hurry for some reason. Too old to smoke experiment things though. That's personal. You make your own rules, you know? You decide what's too much for you. At what age you stop doing something is your choice. Until your body actually gives out on you fully. So I don't consider this a workout, you guys, because I walk really slow. It's not supposed to be a workout. I go to the gym 5 days a week, and then afterwards I walk on the treadmill. Saturdays, normally, I do my cardio days. So like today, I'm gonna run after this. And then Sundays are my rest days, but I still walk every day. It doesn't matter, like rain or shine, I'm still gonna walk because it's just good for your body to move. It makes me feel good mentally, and that's what's important. And I like to stream. I don't really think about it that much when I'm live with you guys. I don't really give it a second thought, which is great. Mup Dog, good morning. You're from Virginia? That's a license plate on my car. I don't. No habla español, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm trying to. I'm definitely trying to, that's for sure. But see, I never know, like, they still haven't told me if my car is totaled or not, so I still never know, like, when something's gonna switch. And I'm gonna have to go, like, pick up my car or whatever. I don't know what's going on, so. Where put my chapstick? Oh, yeah. Why are we talking about vices? Getting piercings is not a vice. How many hours? I don't go by time either, love. I do 12,000 steps. It doesn't matter how long it takes me, as long as I get it done. That's all I do. What's up, what's up? Thank you for the flowers. Thank you. Only creeps care. Don't care about what? Only creeps care about what? What did I miss? Thank you, Larry. Yeah, if you're talking about like, you know, things that are actually bad for you, like alcohol and things like that, but like things to express yourself. I don't think you're ever too old or too young for anything, really. What do you mean, this swag, got swag? What are you talking about? I'm confused. The real don't care about what? What are you talking about? I missed it. Yeah, this is my natural hair color. Thank you. I hope you have a blessed day too. Thank you. Thank you, love bug. Hi, Mr. McGlad. Good morning. I will run after this. I'm getting my steps in with you guys, and then I'm gonna go on a run. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's actually dark in here. I've been turning off the light, and I just have the ring light on. It's like a weird ambiance. I like it. Because sometimes when I watch, like, because I have a projector, sometimes I'll put movies in front of me and I'll watch them when I'm on the treadmill. And so I'm used to walking in the dark. So sometimes I just do that sometimes. Hi, Flo. Queen Sagittarius. Don't drive, bad idea. Oh. Yeah, well, that's good for you for knowing that about yourself, because a lot of people can't let go of driving and they just continue even though it's dangerous for them and the people around them. So good for you for knowing that. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. How's everybody feeling today? I really wanted to get on yesterday, but I had a lot of stuff I had to do. I had to pick up my medication yesterday. I had a therapy appointment yesterday. I had a couple work calls and stuff that took a really long time. So I was gonna get on in the afternoon time, but it just didn't work out. But I'm gonna try today to come back on later today, do like a sonic stream. Why you got a therapist? Because I struggle with my mental health. Good morning. Belly shots, what about it? Hello. Good morning, Lee. Sorry about my old school music, you guys. It's the type of music that hypes me up personally. I play like the oldest music, and as time goes on, it gets older and older. So it just gets more unacceptable to play. But I get it. I get why older people play their music, because I'm the same way. I'm attached to it, you know what I mean? She won't. So I'm not gonna lie, like the audience, I don't care that much about like fancy stuff. I definitely don't feel like it's me to drive an Audi. But I will say, I really like the sunroof on it, because I used to have a Mitsubishi Eclipse, and it used to have a sunroof too, and I miss that so much. I just like, I don't know, it makes you feel less like claustrophobic, and it's weird because like if you have like a car where like the whole like top goes down, like your hair is like, and it's insane. But when it's just like a little opening on the car like that, it doesn't make your hair go crazy. And it's just like a nice little breeze, and the sun's hitting you, and it's a vibe, you know? You do? Yeah, that was my first actual car that I bought. It was a little orange Eclipse. I had it for a really long time though. And then I had a lot of cars in between there, but I had a lot of cars even while I had that car. Because I actually bought the truck that I learned how to drive on, which was not my truck at the time. It was my dad's, but I did buy that one from my dad later on in life. Come here and say you're that woman? It's pretty quick. New convertibles don't make your hair go crazy. Really? That's crazy technology right there. That's wild, because I went with my uncle, I think he had like a little bug that like well, he actually crashed his car too. I don't actually know what happened, but it was a while ago. But I went in that car and my hair was insane. I was like, you drive a Mustang? I drive anything. It's just that I'm not a fancy person. Like, I feel weird like being in like a fancy car. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm used to my Honda Accord, Honda Civic, and also like I don't like having to worry about like I know it sounds silly, but even if somebody was to hit me or something, like a little bump, I'd be like, it's all good. I don't care. But you can't be that way if you have like a really bougie car, because you're like, well, that's like $3,000. So, you know. I don't have a car right now. I have a rental. So, I have a rental from the other person's insurance because of my car accident on Monday. So, I'm using the Audi right now. Thank you. Konnichiwa. Oh, okay. Both have good air control circulation. Yeah. Okay. So it's like just the sunroof, though, right? It's not like one that goes all the way, like top down. Learned on a standard Nissan Sentra. Payments and debt is not a flex. Nice car. Yeah, exactly, Colin. Exactly. I don't need the fancy stuff, you know what I mean? But I do like the sunroof a lot. But like I said, my Mitsubishi Eclipse had that. So I wouldn't have cared. Like, I only like it because of the sunroof, not because of like the actual car. Oh, it's full convertible? Oh, okay. Hi, Crash. Good morning. Thanks for the heartbeat. Oldie said Sidra. I walk in my garage, so it depends on if you consider that indoor or outdoor. It's the same temperature as outside because, you know, obviously. I literally come home from the gym and I leave my garage door open, and then I normally play with my animals and stuff, and then I'll hop on the treadmill. Start leaking? Why? I'm feeling good. How are you? Fabulous. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. How are you guys? Chicago, what's up? Hi Jay, good morning. I do 12,000 steps, so however long that takes me. Normally it's about an hour and a half. And it's actually more like 11, because I normally have like 1,000 in by the time I start. Tired? Uh-oh. Not good. When is your next day off? Go do what you do. Eviction notice. How you gonna have to make a move? Is this playing songs based off of my playlist? Oh my gosh, freaking Reese. Joey's not gonna come in here, so I put a mat here. We'll see. Don't be scared. Calm down. Don't be scared. He's okay. He's so scared of this like little mat that I put down here. I don't know if like in his mind it looks like an extension of the treadmill or what, but he doesn't want to come out here on his own anymore. Oh snap, oh okay. Road trip. Tuesday? Dang. Survived in my mid-20s to 30s. Is that crazy? Every day you got some time. I make some time. I wake up at 4:30 every day. And thankfully I work from home, so I am able to schedule it around my schedule. But trust me, there's people who work like 60 hours plus a week, and they're still at the gym. We make it work. Those of us who enjoy working out, this is our hobby. We don't have a whole lot of like downtime and everything, but moving our bodies, that's what we do for our downtime. Are you always on the treadmill? I'm kind of confused by the people who are confused that I'm always on the treadmill. That's my stream. That's what I do in my streams. Like, yes, when I'm streaming, I'm on the treadmill. That's kind of the point of my stream. Respectfully. I'm not trying to be a douchebag. I just don't understand, like, where's the disconnect? That's what I do on my stream every day. Just like I go to the gym, I have a routine. I go to the gym, I come home, do some work in between, take care of my animals, then I go live on the treadmill. That's my routine. I get confused, I get it. Well, I'm just saying, I just don't, I mean, I do it every day, so it's just like, just part of the routine. I don't know. Like my other streams, that's why I don't have a set schedule for the other ones, because I can't do that, because it depends on my work day. Depends on like how the day is going, if I have time to take off and like do a stream or not. But my morning streams, they're just always at this time, and I'm always doing this. It's my thing, exactly. Hi, Fernando. Julia, good morning. Oh my God, thank you. I fell and I bumped my head. Thank you. Andy, hi. We'll be a gym influencer. You'd be a gym influencer? So can I take you out on a date? That's crazy. Wait, what are that, Bright? What did I miss? Well, they might not be confused. I'm just like, I'm confused because sometimes people ask that, they're like, you're always walking. You're like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm really not. It's just that I do this every day for an hour and a half, and I do it when I go live. So I understand from your perspective, it seems that way. But also, if you watch any of my content, there's no content where I'm on the treadmill. So if you want to see me outside of the treadmill, there's plenty of content where you can see me sitting, vibing, going places, you know, whatever. But there's plenty of content where I'm not on the treadmill. This isn't all I do all day. This is just what I do at 8 o'clock every day. Jose, good morning. The Uncensored Truth, hello. Thank you, Michael. Good morning to you in the DFW. Thank you, Elvis. Good morning. She goes if she wants to. I find it interesting that TikTok has religious content. TikTok has every single little bit of content. Your For You page is very catered to you. You could have a For You page of like mom content. You could have a For You page of like thirst traps. You could have a For You page of roller skating and cat videos like me. You know, or like facts and stuff, or news related stuff. It's all over the place. Whatever you're interested in, whatever you're commenting on and interacting with. Thank you. I don't know which one, but thank you. I have a double navel piercing. There's actually 2. My cats have 4. Can I see your piercings? You can see them just fine. What did they do about your car? Y'all, I still don't know. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting, y'all. It's one of those hurry up and wait kind of thing. They're like, hurry up, call your insurance, get it taken care of. Okay. Now we twiddle our thumbs and we wait. Haven't heard anything, y'all. Trust me, I'm a blabbermouth. I'll tell y'all as soon as I know. Hello, future. Don't want no other content at the moment. Auraful? Auraful? What is that? I'm reading it as like awful. Or like aura, like a vibe. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. I'm gonna hope you mean it as a compliment. Wish this shirt was like tighter. But it's all good. Because this doesn't even make it tighter. I think it just would make it lopsided if I tried to tighten it. No, so I do cardio on Saturdays, so I'll go on a run after this. So my split is 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I do the gym, and then I just walk. And then on Saturdays, I do cardio, so then I'll go on a run. And then Sundays are my rest days. I've got so close to the window, it's annoying me. Full of aura, thank you. I know I got so many compliments on my last video about my hair. I was like, dang, y'all. Thank you. It's the sunroof, man. I'm just kidding. It was a vibe though. I'm not gonna lie, I was having fun. I was picking up my medication from CVS and that, by the way. I feel like I'm in that, like, I gotta be careful, like, things that I post. If I'm in my car, like, if I'm moving, people will be like, you're a terrible driver, you deserve to get hit, you know? People are, like, quick with it right now. I just watched to be polite? Huh? What? I'm so confused. Watch what to be polite? Did you have a potato for dinner? That actually is a legit question. I actually had pupusas last night. I was trying to remember what I had last night. So I made pupusas the other day. So I have a bunch of leftover. So I've been pretty much eating pupusas since I made them. I don't know what day I made them. I think I made them on Tuesday. I think, if I remember correctly. So I've been eating them ever since because I made like a huge amount of them. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. Is that what it meant? Sorry, you good? It's kind of hard to explain. Just look it up if you've never heard of it before. It's a Hispanic food. It's really good. I used to have this Hispanic lady that lived right next to me, and she used to make me pupusas. And before that, I got pupusas well before that too. They're like a Salvadorian, I think, thing. I think that's mostly. But other people make them. Like Mexicans make them, Guatemalans make them. So I mean, but I think it's mostly like Salvadorian. Walking into the gym, but I wanted to say hi to touch it. Oh, you're so sweet. Have a great workout. Enjoy yourself. Amazing. Look at TC. Is your hair naturally that color? Yeah. This is what grows out of my head. Top 5 fruits. I'm a berries girl mostly, to be honest with you. I love huckleberries. If you've lived in Washington, they're a staple there. Huckleberries, raspberries. Those are like my top 2. But I like blackberries and all the berries pretty much. And then probably strawberries are part of that too, but strawberries when they're freshly grown and strawberries from the store are insanely different. Strawberries that are grown, they're like this big, they're tiny. They're like just barely bigger than like a blueberry. But people are used to these ginormous strawberries. Like they don't grow like that. Those are like genetically modified, which is fine, they're okay, but they don't hit the same, you know, in my opinion. But I like all fruit though. I love watermelon, I love cantaloupe, I love honeydew. They're all good. I don't think I have a favorite flower, to be honest with you. I like all the flowers. I don't think I have a favorite. Is this a mixture of rap with something else? This is just my playlist, so it's just a mixture of my brain, what I wanted. You are interesting, Sean Kingston. Thank you. Did you dye your hair red? I've dyed my hair pretty much every hair color there is, but mostly I just really get into cosplaying and stuff, so I do like wigs and stuff. I don't give links, but I comment in my own way. Kind of bigger than most berries. Yeah, they're a little bit bigger than most berries, but they're not like how they are. If you find them at the grocery store, how they're like that big, they're like a quarter that size naturally. I normally do it in October mostly, but on my Instagram, that's where all my costumes and stuff are. I haven't been over there to do anything because it's been raining, unfortunately, so nothing's happened with it. Scrappy, good morning. Can't be that tiny. Yeah, they are when they're naturally grown for sure. I love to dress up. I just like to be somebody else for a day. You know what I mean? It's fun for me. Like, you see yourself every day. You ever get bored? Like, don't get me wrong. I love how I look and everything, but like, sometimes I'm just like, I just feel like being someone else today. What's up to you getting in a day? Normally around 20,000. Good morning, Gabe. Thank you for the ice cream. Now they want to go inside. Of course. Stevie will walk first. I don't know what that is. I wish I could be you. What? Come again? I know, right? That's another thing that's on my For You page, y'all, is all Halloween content. Because I'm obsessed with Halloween at all times. I like to say, I don't like summer at all. I don't like any summer activities. People say I'm super positive, but I'm gonna tell you right now, let me tell you the negative side of me, okay? I hate summertime. I hate all summer activities. I hate going to the pool. I hate going to the lake. I don't wanna go by the water. I don't wanna get burnt. I don't wanna wear like tank top shorts. I wanna wear like pants and like a coat and be all cuddly and warm. I do not like the summer at all. I literally just hide. Other than hiking's the only thing that like obviously is a little bit better. Well, not in the summertime, but like spring and fall time. I love to hike, so there's that. But other than that, I just don't like, I don't like summer at all. What do you like? I like the winter, I like the fall, I like the spring. Now you wanna go inside? Look at him. Look at him. His little eyes. Hiking and potatoes, exactly. You get me. Yeah, I'm about to run after this. I only do it once a week though. Look amazing. Thank you. Haven't been to a pool in a number of years. Yes. How do you not know this? Yes. You guys, I always go crazy for Halloween. I have so many, I give out so much candy. I do like full like pumpkins for kids, like a full like little plastic pumpkin and fill it up with like all kinds of different candies and like toys and stuff. I love handing out candy. That's like my favorite time of year. Like I get so excited. I take so much time to like fill all these like little baskets, each one for kids and stuff. I love dressing up. I love scary movies. Not like really intense horror movies, but like the creepy, like fun horror movies and stuff. Like, I love it. Love it so much. I was gonna say about the cat eyes, he wants to go inside so bad. You poor baby. Am I neglecting you? Look at his face. Why does he look like a statue? Armadillo. Oh, it is? Wait, I know. I looked that up because I wanted to go there. Is it Salem? Yeah, I didn't know you hadn't been here during that time, but yeah, I always go crazy. I post a lot of content. Normally I do 2 costumes every single week in the month of October. So every like 3 to 4 days, I'm doing another costume. I guess you can go inside. I guess. Where's Mercy at? Do you want to go inside? Do you want to go inside, sir? Racy was inside the closet today, and I guess it wasn't closed all the way. And I shut it last night, and he this morning just hit the door open. Imagine this, okay? I'm coming down the stairs, and it's a closet right next to the stairs. It goes underneath the stairs, actually. And I'm going down the stairs. All of a sudden, he like puts his paws up on the door, and it flings open. He scared the living crap out of me. I was like, Reese, gotta make sure that's closed. thought it was over for me for a second. I was like, I was not ready. Into greetings from Bolivia. Hello. Hey. Cute, by the way. Thank you, thank you. If I have the right partner, I could be. Nah, you gotta do it for yourself. You can't depend on other people. They're not always gonna be there for you. The one person you always gotta count on is you. You gotta be your own motivation. You gotta love yourself enough, and also know what you can have, like, with making those choices, you know? I'm sorry, some people don't want to hear that, but I'm gonna be honest, like, I've gone through times, I've worked out since I was 14, okay? I started going to the gym because my dad had back problems, and he had really bad, like, discs in his back and stuff. He had to have injections and surgeries and stuff. And after he went through all of that, they basically told him that he needed to strengthen his back because his back muscles were really crappy, basically. And so his job literally paid for him to start working with a personal trainer. And so he started working with a personal trainer, and he was like, the family's going, we're all going to the gym together. So I went, my brother went, my mom went, and he went. And my dad stayed there for like maybe 2 months, and then he was like, deuces, I'm out. Okay, then I begged my mom to continue taking me to the gym. She didn't let me go like that much because she just we couldn't afford to go as much as I wanted to because it was kind of far away. I lived in the middle of nowhere, okay? And then the second I turned 16, I got my license, and I started going to the gym every single day. And I used to bring my brother with me some of the time. Sometimes I'd go alone. And then after that, my brother left to go to the Marines, and I continued going to the gym alone. And after that, I moved to California, and my brother and I started going to the gyms either on base or at the apartment complex, depending on which apartment we lived in and what worked. And then after that, it was just every apartment, whatever gym they had. And then I moved into this house, and thankfully there was a gym provided, a couple gyms. But like, you can't depend on people. Sometimes I've gone to the gym with my sister-in-law, sometimes I've gone with friends. If I went to the gym, not trying to call out my friend that lives near me, but she's my neighbor, and she has access to the HOA's gyms too. If I waited for her to go to the gym, I go to the gym like once a week, maybe, if that. Sorry, girl, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but maybe. So we gotta do it for ourselves, you know? And that's how she becomes Brookiebaby. It works for me. It doesn't work for everybody. It did really help him, yes. But also strengthening his back really did help for a little bit too, but my dad is just, he doesn't like working out. Like, respectfully, he's lucky because he has a fast metabolism, so he stays pretty slim, especially for being in his 60s, he like stays decently slim. But respectfully, my dad is very lazy. Like, he does not like being fit, he doesn't like walks, he doesn't like lifting, he's just not into any of that. My dad would constantly be like, you're so strong, like, to me, because I could always like outlift him because I liked working out, you know? Thank you. I'm not coming down on my dad. My dad would agree with this 100%. He just has he's never liked, the only time he was buff was when he was in the military. That is the only time he cared. When he was in the Navy, he obviously had to do a lot of heavy lifting and stuff, but otherwise, other than that, just not for him. I do have great genetics. I stay very slim unless I eat a ton. In order to get thick, I had to eat like close to 10,000 calories a day. So I appreciate my genetics very much. But also I'm more active than most people. Thank you. Happy Saturday. I go alone to the gym, I'm a big boy. Now I get it though. It is nice to have motivation. Like my sister-in-law she has ADHD, as what we assume she has. She can only do things on a schedule. Like she cannot work from home. She cannot she can't do her own schedule and stuff. My sister-in-law used to stream as much as I did, but that's when we lived near each other. So I'd be like, I'm gonna stream, you gonna stream, and then she would stream too. But like she can't focus on anything, like regardless if it's work or if it's, like with social media, you kind of have to show up every day, It's important. And because I'm like that, and we lived in the same apartment complex for a long time, she did it. But the second I moved away, she fell out of it, So like it depends on the person. Like the gym can be really hard for somebody like that because the consistency of it, if they don't have somebody else holding them accountable, it can be hard. Yes, exactly. Mobility is the best for long-term health. I agree. Not everybody. I don't think that the gym is for everybody. I genuinely don't. I think walking is for everybody though. The amount of walking is the part that's debatable, for each person. Hi Logan. Thank you. Thank you Norman. Thank you BH. Thank you for having me. Good morning. I can yell like a SOB. What the? Then brown, black, now it comes from dad's side. Yeah, my grandpa was a blonde. That's actually where I got my blonde hair from. Shut up, vodka. You do it wrong at the gym? What you mean? How you do it wrong? Thanks, Mike. You're so sweet, Nene. You always hype me up. I appreciate you. I genuinely do. Especially those of you who come back every day and are so nice to me. Like, y'all are always so good to me. And like, I don't know, even if some people, like someone, I'm not going to say who it was, but somebody who comes in and has come in for a really long time, they thought that I was upset with them for something. I wasn't. But they thought I was upset with them. And they were like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean like any disrespect and stuff like that. And I was just like, my heart. Like I love you guys, like you genuine group. I love you guys so much. I think your family and my family are get along. You think so? Positioning and timing, maybe work with a trainer then. If you can work for a trainer, I'd recommend, like, I don't know, like, I can't remember anymore. I haven't worked with a trainer in a very long time. I used to go to the gym with my friend who had a trainer, and sometimes they would give me pointers, but it was kind of annoying, to be honest, because I wasn't asking for pointers. I was just there because my girl was going to the gym, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go too, and then they would give me pointers and stuff, and I'd be like, can you not? I didn't ask for this. That's like kind of a weird thing for me. Like sometimes it really depends on how you approach me, because at the gym a lot of times people like to give you pointers, and I'm like, well, I've been working out since I was 14. How long have you been working out? I mean, you can still be more knowledgeable than me, but just at least come at it from a respectful place. Because some people are like, you're just not doing that right. Are you new to the gym? So I've had people approach me like that. Are you new to the gym? I'm not. You want to chat? Like, what the crap? Like, all right, then I'll be a little bit. Breathe through it, bro. Breathe through it. It's strange. Sometimes I'll just say I'm not, and then I'll just walk away. But I'm done with this conversation, though. Goodbye. I don't know. It's all about how you approach people. Come from a military background. Yeah, I used to work out with my brother a lot. When I lived in California, we mostly worked out on the base, because my brother actually worked at the gym for a little bit. So we went to 2 different gyms on Camp Pendleton. The one that he worked at, and then the one that, this other bigger gym. Women to be, I read it's hard for women to be in the gym at times. I mean, it's not hard to be in the gym. It's just that a lot of times people like to give you pointers, and it's like, as long as you go about it in a nice way, it's fine, but that's how you ask to deliver a message. Exactly. Yeah, his did. So my sister-in-law actually had an allergic reaction to one of the colors on her arm. So hers, she's kind of sad about because it pulled out some of the color, because she was getting like little red bumps all over. I told her she should go to the hospital. I was like scared for her, but she's like, I think I'm allergic. I think it was the green that she thinks she's allergic to. I don't know. It's either like the green or the red that she was allergic to. But my brother's healed really fast, and his was bigger. His is looking really good, but unfortunately, it definitely pulled out some of the color on hers. Yeah, she's gonna have to go back and get more. It still looks really good, but it doesn't look as vibrant in some areas just because of that. The guy is a comic book nerd. Don't scratch the seal. Oh my gosh. Did y'all see Zoe? Sometimes he has to jump over Zoe in order to get in, because he just stands there by the door. I'm civilian. Oh, you never were in? How fast can you go on the treadmill? I don't know. I don't run on the treadmill. I run outside. I don't like to run on the treadmill. It feels kind of weird to me. My treadmill can't handle that anyway. If I do try to run on the treadmill, my treadmill overheats. So, like within seconds, I can't even do like 0.1 miles. It'll overheat. So, if I try to run on the treadmill, every once in a while I'll bump up the incline all the way up and I'll jog. So I'll have it like 10 and I'll try to jog for like however long just to get my heart rate up quickly. I'm running after this. I'm going outside to run the rest. Because Saturdays are my cardio days. My mother may hate kids. What? I feel like I need some context. What are you talking about? From the accent years ago. Yeah, isn't that crazy? I posted a picture of what my hand looks like now, if you want to see it. I don't know if it's still on there now. But it's amazing how our bodies work and how they heal themselves. A lot of people were very mad at me for not going to the hospital. Even my aunt is a nurse. And I don't think I took a picture, but like my entire hand from like here to like my thumb was a blister. It was one big blister. That's why some of the pictures look the way that they do, is because that blister popped. I'd never seen a blister that big. I think my aunt said that I should go to the hospital if like the blister was like bigger than like, I think it was like 2 quarters put together or something like that. And I was like, it's definitely bigger than that. Definitely. But I was like, it's fine, it's all good. So I put lip cream on it, like the wound cream, whatever, ointment, I don't know. And I wrapped it with, what's it called? It's like, it's for, I mean, I'm not the expert on this stuff, I don't know. I looked up what I was supposed to get, and I did ask my aunt what she recommended, because she is a nurse. Run in the rain? I would. Yeah, my treadmill actually already arrived, I just haven't taken it out yet. I'll do a video on it. I want to make a video. I know it's going to take me a long time. I know it's going to be like a 2-hour thing to like put it together and then also like make a video on it and edit it and everything. So that's why it's taking me a while. And also because this one's working right now. So it's not like pushing me to, because it hasn't been that hot out. When it starts warming up a lot and this stops working, then I'm going to be like, okay, where's my treadmill at? If I have time, I'll try to do it today. Very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, GZ. Thank you, love. Hi, Scott. Good morning. Triple antibiotics. I got whatever was at Walmart. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I still have some in my drawer, the stuff that I used. It worked really well though. You can tell like in person that my hand is like slightly red right here, but it's not even something that you would notice unless I pointed it out to you. On both sides, it's definitely like, you can see where like my skin is like low-key a little wrinkled. I don't know how to explain it, but there's like a weird wrinkle from it. I have no regrets though. I wouldn't have gone to the hospital. I don't want to go to the hospital. I hate hospitals, you guys. It worked out. You can see, you can see like a little bit of it. It doesn't bother me though. It is what it is. I would have just had to be in a living you know what and be in the hospital waiting, so I'm good. I'll take the scar, it's fine. No, I don't give out my number. I don't know if that is Joshua. What's that? No piercing? Thank you. And I'm weird at times and just grew up more with dogs. I think that's fair. See, I grew up with both. That was really random. But my parents had dogs. My parents had dogs longer than cats, but we always, oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. But then we got 3 cats, and then they just went out and started mating with a bunch of other cats, and then we ended up with like 15, 20 cats at all times. So we just had like 15, 20 cats just outside of the house. We never had indoor cats or indoor dogs or anything. I meant the song, sorry. Oh, you're good. I don't really pay attention to the song normally that's playing, so. If you put like a little like song emoji or whatever, like then I'll know. Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Thomas. Thank you for your heart, me too. Good morning, good morning. A donkey and a few poultry and geese too. You got your treadmill fixed? So it works as long as, when it stops working is normally like when I'm pushing close to my 12,000, but also it depends on the temperature outside. It's basically just overheating once it hits. Well, I mean, I do walk on it a long time. It would work great for anybody else, I think. I'm just psychotic and I walk on it an absurd amount of time at once. So like it would be fine for probably anybody else. But it's just because there's been cool days. But I bought another treadmill. I'm gonna put it up. I'm not entirely sure how long I'll use this one and then switch over to that one. I think ideally I should probably still put up the other one and just have it ready to go, because it does fold. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Ugh. I'm out with a mouth now. Calm down, puppers. I don't have any plans, y'all. I'm still recovering from all of the accident stuff, so I'm just chilling, y'all. I'm not really trying to do a whole lot. I will try to go to Sonic maybe later today, and we'll do a stream over there, and I want to post some other content. I have a few ideas that I want to post, but I'm not doing anything fun or anything. I think that when you're in a car accident, at least for like a week, you need to just chill. You know? I just need more Sonic, exactly. At all times, I need more Sonic. Plus, I like just going on a drive, like in the Audi, and like going to Sonic, and like with the window, like the sunroof open and everything. It's a vibe. It's very fun. Yeah, no, I know. It's just that I have a lot to do. Like, there's a lot that is involved in it, you know? When you get in an accident, like dealing with rental stuff, and then like, you know, the actual accident stuff and everything. And I never know when I'm gonna find out like if it's totaled or not. So if I find out that it's totaled, I'm gonna need to immediately start looking for another car, because if they tell me it's totaled, they're not gonna cover me for having a rental car anymore, because I'm gonna need to get another car. I'm not entirely sure how that works, like how much time they'll give me in between, but basically, like if they were to tell me right now, it's totaled, like there's nothing we can do, that means that I need to get on trying to find a car, like ASAP, you know? because I don't think they're gonna let me keep the rental for very long. So I kind of need to be like ready to go. No, it's just it's just the sunroof. It reminds me because I used to have a Mitsubishi Eclipse and it had a sunroof on it, and I missed that, and I kind of forgot about it. Not gonna lie. And then I got this car, and it has the sunroof, so it just is reminding me that I liked it so much. Gotta do some chores soon. Yeah, that's how my day's gonna go too. Cleaning, cooking, probably meal prepping, working, that kind of thing. Why does it have to be me? Yeah, that's what they told me too, that that's normally as long as they'll give it to you, but it depends on, I don't think they'll let you keep it that long though if they tell you it's totaled, you know? Like they'll do that if they're still working on your car, like you'll still be able to like keep it that whole time. But if they're not working on it, then there's no reason for you to have a rental in their mind. I was in a car accident, I lost my car during that time, so I get it. Yeah, that's what happened last time. Last year when I was in my car accident, they totaled it because the airbags went off. I like going on a drive to Chick-fil-A. See, I like to sit in the Sonic parking lot though. I like to people watch. It's true. I'm just trying to be responsible and get stuff done, you know? It won't be very relaxing. I still have a lot to do. Like, I have a lot of things I need to do. They're just things that, well, like I said, I still work on Saturdays. I always work on Saturdays, and I get my life together on Saturdays a lot. Sundays are my rest days. They're like truly my rest days. What's up, race car battles? You got a cute smile. Thank you. It's all good. It happens. It happens specifically on April 28th of 2024 and 2025, to be specific. That's the day of curses for Brooke. Thank you. Good morning, BMW. Thank y'all so much for liking, by the way. Can we get to 10K? Also, if you have harpies, they do really help. If you don't mind sending them. I feel like that's a good day to travel, actually, though. Because then you're not hitting traffic as bad. Thank you. I hope yours is too. Hi, Julian. Good morning. How about now? My rental is an Audi, yes. Hello. Hi, Viking. Thank you for your flower. Thank you, Helmo. Like Elmo? But Helmo? Okay. Elmo from hell? Is that what's happening? Yeah, why is that? Because that's one of the days that I used to babysit was on Mondays and Thursdays, and I always noticed a huge difference on Thursdays. And I'm like, why isn't there more traffic today? It's still a work day. Walks on the beach next to you any day? Heck yeah. Oh crap, that didn't... Can I translate it? I don't know what that says. What? If I got you dear one time, I'd like you dear each time again, dear. Come again, sir? I think you got to go, dear. Sir, you know what I hate? I know I have baby in my name, I know. So I can't really get mad at people calling me baby, right? But that's just what my dad used to call me, was Brookiebaby. So, and I think it's important to note that like, it's a full username. It's not just baby. But like, when people say baby at the end of everything, like when someone writes a comment on here and they're like, hi baby, how are you baby? You're so cute, baby. Shut the crap up. hate that. Me and my ex used to jog on the beach. Why would you do that to yourself? Get back to work. Thank you. I hope you have an amazing day too. Thanks for popping in. I've driven Audi S7. I don't even know what kind of Audi I'm driving, to be honest. I have no idea. I posted a picture on my Instagram if you guys saw it. Y'all know. Listening to Hollywood Undead. Yes. This is my random playlist of just fun songs. You smoke cigarettes? No. Me either. Trying to understand why they do the things they do. Make my head explode. Yeah. We have noticed the last couple of years. Yeah. Me too. My baby. Ugh. Gross. I'm trying to get the same car. Actually, I want a Honda Accord. That's what I had before. I like the Honda Accord a lot more. I like the hybrid too, but hybrids generally are more expensive. But when you think about gas prices and stuff, you know, it's definitely better on gas mileage and all that. I don't know what to say to that. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, love. Is that you the best car? I only care about dependability. That's all I care about. As long as it's not gonna break down on me, like my Eclipse did. Like the timing belt broke on my Eclipse when I was driving it in Oklahoma, and that was like the worst experience of my life. It was a Sunday, nothing was open, and I was so stressed. I don't think I've ever been in a more stressful situation. Cause like, I guess they use, I don't know anything about cars, y'all, but like, I guess they use like a chain or something in other cars, but in the Mitsubishi, they just use like a little timing belt, and it breaks a lot of times. That's kind of like, it's known for happening. And you're supposed to get it replaced every like few years or whatever. I didn't know that. I know now. But yeah, it broke and I was just like stranded. I was stranded somewhere where I didn't have a signal. I didn't know the area. I didn't have a signal, and I was, it was so awful. I had to go pee in someone's, in their yard, like next over, like by a tree. It was so horrible because I was in the middle of nowhere, and like every once in a while a car would drive by and be like, "Do you need some help?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, kinda, but it's fine. I'm just trying to get a signal right now, you know." It's all good. And thankfully, my brother and my uncle came to save me, and they drove to pick me up. But it was horrible, absolutely horrible. Maybe forward in cars. Oh, okay. Versus time change. Interesting. Hi, Alexander. Toyota for the win. Yeah, I've heard good things about Toyota. I've never had one. The world implodes if you press the button. Such reliable vehicles. I had a Honda. That's awesome. That's the same experience I've had too. They've always been really good to me, and also in car accidents, I've only been in car accidents in Hondas, so I don't really, I am speaking from a very like small perspective here, but I feel like the accidents that I've been in with how bad they actually were, they kept me very safe and made me feel very safe in those accidents, especially in my Honda Accord, because that Honda Accord was a really long car. It was like I forgot what it's called exactly, but it was a large car. Because like the front of it, like the hood and everything was really long. Like it barely fit in my garage here. It was so long. I had like an inch between the garage door and like where my treadmill was on both sides. It was so close. So I hardly ever parked it in here just because of that, because like I have to get out and like see exactly where I am. But there's just like lots of space. So if you like hit something, there's like plenty of space, you know? where you're not getting like crushed to death, you know? Well, not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I was gonna say that. The Mitsubishi Eclipse made me feel so scared at all times. Also, I